Hello everyone! Today we are at Great World to check out what you can find around the area when the Tel-3 line is up and running in a few months' time. Also to check out what it's like living here. So if you're interested, continue watching. Located in Prime District 9, the Great World MRT is located at River Valley Green, just opposite the Great World Mall. This brings real connectivity to the residents staying here and the students studying nearby. You're just one stop away from Orchard MRT station where you have access to the North-South line. Apart from that, you're also 2 stops away to the East-West line and North-East line via Outram Park station. For the downtown line, you are 4 stops away via Stevens station. Before the MRT is up, to get to Great World Mall without driving, you'll have to take a 17 minutes walk from Orchard or Somerset station. Or you can also take one of the shuttle buses offered at certain MRT stations like Queenstown and Chinatown. But with the opening of this new station, it will be much more convenient. This also means that property prices will appreciate over time, as that's usually the trend for properties near MRT stations. Just by looking at the map, most of the residential developments here are condominiums, with the nearest ones being Yong Am Park, the Trillium, Centennial Suites, and the Cosmopolitan surrounding the station. Being just a short walk away from the future station, residents staying here will definitely benefit the most in terms of accessibility. Parents who want to enroll their children into the coveted River Valley Primary School can consider staying around this area. It's the nearest and only primary school within 1 kilometre in the Great World vicinity. Other schools slightly beyond 1 kilometre includes Alexandra Primary and Outram Secondary. Okay, so let's dive into the surrounding developments. Most of these condos are actually freehold small developments with less than 300 units. Like what I mentioned earlier, this includes Yong An Park, Centennial Suites, the Cosmopolitan, and the Trillium. And there's also another new condo that's joining the cluster, which is the Irwell Hill Residences. It was launched on 10 April 2021 and it is a 99-year leasehold development of 540 units and will TOP in 2026. The best part is it is only a 6 minutes walk from Great World MRT station. For drivers who want to stay near the Great World MRT station, here's some good news. You're only a 6 minutes drive away to CBD and 3 minutes to the Orchard shopping belt. You're also 27 minutes drive away to Changi Airport. So if you work in these areas or simply want to enjoy city fringe living, you can consider the Great World area. It's so convenient. Have you guys ever wondered why the name Great World? So this area was actually the former Great World amusement park that was popular in the 20th century. Also known as Tua Sekai in Hokkien, it is meant to be economically friendly, so it catered to all Singaporeans, even the middle and low-income families. In fact, it is one of the 3 worlds that lit up Singapore's nightlife in the 1950s and 60s. The other 2 being Gay World or Happy World in Kallang and New World in Farrer Park. With over 300 fully furnished service apartments and commercial spaces in Great World, it is an integrated property development that seamlessly combines the concept of shop, stay and work all in one place. On top of that, it also integrates play in its concepts. Located in the mall's outdoor garden, the Great World Playland is a transport-themed playground with a hot air balloon, train and ships. Okay, so let's start on the mall's highlights first. Did you guys know that this mall actually boasts a whopping 420,000 square feet in retail space? So it's really huge. I don't even know where to begin. But for food-wise, right off the bat, there's a lot of makan places. There's even food shops that are dedicated to Malaysian and Japanese cuisines as well. There's even a food court at the upper floor where it's rain themed. So it's really interesting. Not to miss out, there's also a bar-like hangout spot just outside the food court, so you can enjoy the view and have a sip of coffee. So for all your grocery runs, you have the luxury of choice to choose the freshest produce. You have the Ryan's Grocery, there's CS Fresh just right in front, there's Media, Source Bulk and Foods, and there's even Scoop. So there are several supermarkets in this mall as well, so you are spoiled for choice. So as you can see right behind me, there's the Golden Village Cinema. There's also fitness studios. There's several retail outlets. There's Children Play Care Centre, there's enrichment centres and many more. And for those of you staying nearby, there's also a TCM and several medical clinics as well. So okay guys, there's so many retail and dining options. I think I'm going to spend the rest of the day here. So thank you for watching. Just kidding. Let's continue the tour. Aside from Great World, nearby malls includes Valley Point, which is what you see here behind me. It takes roughly around a 12 minutes walk to get here. Just opposite Valley Point, there's a row of cafes and shops, as well as vet clinics, dental clinics and yoga studios. So this is quite a quaint place if you want to explore in this area. And of course, the malls along the Orchard shopping belt need no further introduction. You'll be near Ion Orchard, Paragon, Tangs, 313 at Somerset and more. On top of that, there's also the upcoming Trifecta, which is a new 49,600 square feet sports complex with state-of-the-art facilities. You'll be able to ski, surf and skate in the heart of Somerset, made possible by simulators and VR technology. It'll be opened by 2023, so thrill seekers take note. And one of the perks of staying at Great World is the proximity to the Singapore River. From our country's origins as a fishing village to a trading port, the Singapore River plays a huge part in our history. Over the years, it was transformed into a bustling entertainment hub. So take Clarke Quay, Boat Quay and Robertson Quay as an example. But before we explore that, there's another thing that I would like to highlight here, which is the famous Riverside attractions, and that is the Zion Riverside Food Centre. This is one of the smaller food centres that we featured on our channel, with only 32 food stalls available. But the food offerings here do not disappoint guys. It's also opposite the Great World Mall. This food centre has famous stalls and Michelin recommended stalls as well that has been patronised by our Prime Minister Mr. Lee Hsien Loong. But do come here early as most of the food sells out really fast. If you take a scenic stroll along the river, you'll get to Robertson Quay in just 10 minutes. Here you'll be spoilt for choice as there's rows of dining and entertainment options such as cafes, restaurants, bars and more. In the day, it is a cool hangout spot for a cup of coffee, and in the evenings, it's a bustling venue for dinner and drinks. Most of the bars here offers alfresco seating, so you can enjoy your meal with a waterfront view. Quite romantic if you ask me. This is also one of Singapore's happening nightlife spots, and with the measures slowly easing up, we are pretty much back to the pre-COVID party days. You can expect this area to be buzzing late night activities as we say goodbye to the 10:30 alcohol ban. Okay, so we have covered all aspects: accessibility, food, shops and entertainment options. So that concludes our little tour. To be really honest guys, the last time I came here was eons ago and it was so inconvenient to get here, even though it's considered a central town area. But with the upcoming Tel-Tree line, Great World is much more accessible and I believe most of the residents can agree. Okay, thank you so much guys. Hope this has been very insightful for you. If you want to explore what's around this area, all the necessary links will be in the description box below. Okay, see you next week. Bye!